Hello, good day. I'm going to show you or present to you a short presentation on how to measure or make a floor plan with the two classroom buildings. So the given is 7 by 9 meters and the scale is 1:100. And of course, I'll be using long bond paper wherein we will have two buildings in here as our presentation or floor plan. So as you can see, I'm going to use centimeter as our unit. And I'm going to measure it 1 to 18 centimeter. And since we'll be having two buildings in here, of course, we are going to have or measure this one since it has 7 meters as the floor area from the floor level. Then we will have this one. We'll indicate that. And so as here on the other side, 0 to 7 in here. And after which, we will divide it into. So we'll be using the ruler. So each room has 9 meters in length. This one. And so the width is, we will be using triangular ruler. So we can measure easily the centimeter here and of course the angles, the different angles. So 0 to 7. So I'm going to draw a line here and also here on the other side. Okay, now this is now the flooring or the floor area. So if we're going to write a number here, so this is how we do it from this side, and here at the center it has 9 cm. So this is referring to the length. Whereas here on the other side, the same, 9 cm, the length. Okay, and so if we're going to measure the whole thing, it has this one. It has 18 centimeter. Now, since the height is not given, so I got a reference from our house or from there, which I'll be showing you later, okay, after this thing. And of course, same through with the windows. And for us to have a good reference, of course, I measured it from the floor up to the highest part of that on the ceiling side. And so, regarding on the height, I got 270 centimeter. So as you can see, if we're going to measure that from the floor, then it would give us 270 centimeter. So here, this one, 270 meters. So since we are using or we're doing this in a paper as our floor plan, we're going to downscale this one to 2.7 centimeter. Supposing this is the height, of course, before we're going to have a door, we're going to measure the distance from the wall to the door. And so again, the reference of mine is our house, the wall of our house to the main door. So the distance is 130 centimeter. So we're going to downscale that to 1.3 centimeter. So first, we're going to place our triangular ruler here in 0, 2, and then we're going to count 1, 2, 3. And so here, this one on this side. And so since we're going to have a door, then I measured at the same time our door here. And so we have this 90 centimeter. So we're going to downscale that. Then it would give us 0.9 cm. So with that, I'm going to draw a line here. This one. And of course, by the way, with regards on the height here, it's the other side. The 90 centimeter, it's the length of the door. So the height of the door is 210 centimeter. Okay. So from the distance or from the wall, it's 1 from the wall to the door. It's 1.3 cm. Whereas for the height, it's 2.1 cm. And the length of the door is 0.9 cm. Okay. So again, the height from the floor level is 2.70 centimeter. That's up to the ceiling. So we can get the exact measurement of the door, which is 2.1 cm. So the height up to the top is 2.7 cm. That's the height. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you the windows. For the windows, I used the wall again for my reference. So from the wall, I have that 1.3 cm or 130 centimeter. So we downscale again. So from this wall, this is the wall. remember that the floor level is 2.7 cm. So for us to have windows, since the windows here is almost level to the door, so that the head of the students can only be seen, and they could not students or somebody who is roaming around at the outside or outside of the rooms. So that's why the windows are a little bit mataas, or a little bit tall. So from there, we have this 1.3 cm. And of course, the length of the windows, then I assume that we'll be having 2.20 centimeter, or if we're going to downscale that, we'll have 2.2 cm. And I have two windows here. This one. And hi again. You might wonder why it's almost complete, because I did notice that my video was shut off. So to make an enhancement about this, I'd like to repeat what I've said a while ago, that there are two windows in here in this classroom, and both sides, of course, it has windows. So as you can see, each window, it has 2.2 cm, because we downscale this from 220 cm, and the height is 1 cm, and the distance from the door is 0.6 cm, and from the wall, as our wall reference here in the house, is 1.3 cm. And of course, if we're going to measure the height of the windows from the floor level, it is 120 cm. So if we're going to downscale that, it has 1.2 cm. So in between, it has a gap of 0.3 cm. Of course, for us to have a good ventilation, we need to extend or place another windows on the other side. So that's why we really need triangular ruler, so we can measure easily the opposite side of the building. So in here, as you can see, I already have this measurement, because I didn't notice that my video was shut off, because nobody is doing this. It's only my monopod. So with this, I extended this from 0 to 7, since the length or the width is 7 centimeter, or 7 meter. So we have this on the other side, and then here as well, and then here. So we have 2.2 cm and 2.2 cm. In between, which is the gap, is 0.3 cm. So again, this is what we call the floor area, and this is the floor level. Now, I believe that I've shown you the floor plan, and I'm going to show you now where I got my reference. Okay, so this is where I got my reference, from the wall to the door. So of course I measured it, and so it gave me 130 centimeter. If we're going to downscale that, it's 1.3 cm. And after which, I measured the floor level to on top, so I could get the height, so we can also place a door in it. So this is how I do it. Oh, I'm sorry. You know, it's hard if we're not used to it, because this is not my work, so please forgive me. Of course, up to the ceiling. It has 270 centimeter. So we're going to downscale that. It's 2 point. So therefore, this is the reference for the door. So it's 210 cm. If we're going to downscale that, it's 2.10 or 2.1 cm. Whereas for the length or the width, I mean, it's 90 cm or 0.9 cm. So this is my reference for the windows. I use this example here as my example, from here and there, from the other wall. So that's why we have 1.3 centimeter. So thank you so much. God bless.